Welcome to our first episode of Redneck Reviews. I'm Tyler.
I'm Wiley.
I'm Caleb.
And behind the camera we have Owen. Today we're going to be comparing and contrasting four-wheelers and side-by-sides. Wiley, why don't you start us off with maneuverability?
Okay, well, side-by-sides are pretty bulky, so you can't really get down tight spaces, like old trails or ditches. But four-wheelers, on the other hand, they can move pretty well. You can go just a little bit everywhere. You can go up hills, down hills, up the road, down the road. You can go in mud. You can go in water if you really wanted to. That's about all I have to say about that.
Well, I agree with you. But side-by-sides, since they are bulkier, you basically normally have to have a maintained, cut-out trail for them to fit. Where four-wheelers, you can squeeze anywhere you want in the woods and ain't really got to have a path.
Well, you could, but a path is always advised.
And go down the one less beaten.
That's good life advice. Y'all should listen to that.
All right.
What you got to say, good boy?
I agree off Tyler's topic, and he had it all down to the point where you can take side-by-sides down main trails and you can't fit them down little ungroomed ones. That four-wheelers, you can take them a little bit of everywhere with them.
Yeah. Now, what about payload?
Payload, let's see. I think the side-by-side got a little bit more for payload than a four-wheeler does.
Think so?
A little bit.
How do you know?
Well, they're built heavier.
Build a lot heavier and don't fly up in the air when you put a whole heavy trailer on them.
Mm-hmm. If they're bigger and built heavier, you can put more. Either you can haul more or you can just fit more in the back.
Yeah, they both got their uses though for hauling. Range use, you can do side by side.
Pull that fishing boat out in front of my house. It did pretty good.
Well, I guess payload would lead us to purpose. With the Can-Am or side by side having a bed, you can fit more in the back and not have to strap anything down to worry about it flying out.
Mm-hmm.
Or on a four-wheeler, you got open racks, so you can't really just set something down and take off. You have to
spend more money on aftermarket racks just to haul something without strapping it.
Yeah, like accessories. Well, you can add a winch to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, a side-by-side is heavier, so if you put a winch on a four-wheeler and try to pull something, you might not have the best of luck as you would with the side-by-side.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about safety?
Well, they're about as safe as you want them to be. You got some idiots like these two over there flipping everything. Drowning his side-by-side. Your engine done blew up. I don't know.
No.
I was looking for the idiot.
That was him. Where is?
They're just about as safe as you really want them to be.
Well, generally, I think a side-by-side would be safer.
Mm-hmm.
But a four-wheeler more prone to roll over just because they're so light and little.
I feel like a side-by-side would be more top-heavy, though. So
well, even if it does flip over, you got the...
Yeah, roll bar.
Yeah, it'll keep it from at least crushing you.
Yeah.
You got some experience on that, don't you?
Yeah, I do got a couple of experience on that.
And what about comfort?
Comfort, let's see. It really can go either way, however much money you want to spend on something. If you want a cheaper on the side of a four-wheeler, you can get a little bit rougher riding. If you want to spend a lot more money, you can get something that rides really smooth anywhere you go and take it.
Yeah.
Just all depends on how much money you want to spend on something.
And with comfort, meaning like the ride, but also as many people as you have. If you have 3 people on a four-wheeler, it's not going to be near as comfortable as you would having them on a side-by-side.
That's true.
And it just depends on if you want to spend enough money to get a good suspension or if you just want the
basic
plain
solid axle.
Yep.
Throw you around everywhere.
But well, I guess that'll end us out. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Redneck Reviews, and we hope to see you next time.
Bye.